because he did something profound.
I'm super excited about this. Ginger chips. Ain't it a pay a ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. And then I worry. And it is something say you were in powdered form like this. Inti se we will be pay green tea to send me me green tea and me be egum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. But need just some say the organic honey and I come and I get mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver ye dia more kama. So we Ghana so be patch ofre
0277-609-644.
mape ginger chips dear OBA here.
Worship Cathedral, which is in New York. And see, I transferred by another church. I'm their pastor, and also I will Newark, New Jersey. But in this journey of dialysis, it came to a point I always give up because 7 goddamn years. You know how you're organizing events, you're bringing people, you're helping this. Then what about you? And one time, before I make a myself. Yeah.
During that period, what exactly was your prayer? Say the kidneys that are crushed to be healed. What exactly?
My prayer said, "Already, and only me as a symbol of hope, as a yarisa. Now me fans supporting my family, and I'm also become a blessing to others. Now I'm first one who say."
So
I'm praying for healing. Also,
restoration
of the kidney.
Not money to get somebody who will be a donor or to buy new kidneys or to do something.
No. My prayer is to be alive.
Okay.
You know.
I just wanted to get it.
No. Because imagine the whole crowd. Maybe my focus is already born. Let me tell you who my family, my young, my son. Now let me be a blessing to others because and it's easy. That time is so. It's a new experience for me. I wouldn't wish for anybody. Trust me. Painful. Somewhat. Okay. So before I became a man of God, I was ordained minister. So he's my friend. And I said, me call the BM suffer. And in a joke, I'm so my mom payama. And honestly, he's a humble person. That's when he reminded me about my sickness. Said, oh yeah, more pioneer. Maybe I didn't think of Zemi. I thought Zemi was suffer. Let me pray for him. I said, no, let me pray for you. Then he prayed, asking God to give me a kidney. And in fact, what he did, in an emotional prayer, he asked God, say, in about 6 months, kidney. So, and then he asked me to go and buy Mama Sika Semen for Antonio Mama homeless shelter. So I went to a homeless shelter, make a donation. And my friend Akwanchere. That's how I understood Akwanchere. So sometimes when we say for donating, sometimes we call child mother orphans, or call child mother homeless or people. So I decided to take the journey. And that was it. So a year, 3 months later, Wasaba, and like Anajo, he didn't come. Then he reminded me, kidney na to your born home payam, a kusisa. I'm so kidney there. I asked don't go, where you going? Oh, you can travel 2 hours, you'll find and you stay. Maybe we'll call you to come back. Yes, I now from me call home. Until he kept quiet. Me didn't get out. My house is 1 hour, 45 minutes to his house. I went home. I landed with time so from like this 1 hour. Then I received a phone call. Mr. Chairman Manson, this is so and so hospital unit. We have a kidney for you. Let me say that I assume come back and say, Can you wait? I want him to say, hey, come home. If you don't go another 7 years, because it's been hard for me. And I went until the next day. I also go event. Let me go hospital. Oh, let me friend or a theater or say, oh, I'm a kidney now. You're born pioneer. As soon as I'm a prophet, in a joke. And I say, then I'm asking. Until when I'm so in Amendanas once again, also one of the people that reminded me always praying for me for my kidney and my team. And then I'm asking. The piano, like I said, beside the physical. Kennedy Japan, I come pray. Yeah, Kennedy Kwame Nkrumah, Nelson Mandela, Japan. Showdown. Bold. Be bold. Yes. So yeah. No. I mean, I take it I can't because if I come homeless. Yes. Yes. Well, yeah, of course. Oh, say a request already. Meaning the bomb pie man, but no kidding. A simple prayer. Oh, you book to be kneeling down together. Of course. Oh, we are holding hands praying. In your bomb pie. Do you know previously? That that would be no cancer. And also previously, there's a difference between yes, so yes, bomb pie and bomb pie man. Yeah, he did. You said also, Mr. No bomb. So many the carbon pie man. No, also bomb pie man. That's what I mean by a bomb pie. What you say? A bomb in pie, no, not after that. Yeah. Yes. Within 6 months. Yes. And also say for Yado. Yes. And I will Yado. Yeah. And I within 3 months. No. A month. 1 year, 3 months. A year, 3 months. Within a year and 3 months. In Sabaton and chain. And obviously I would say, what's up? How far? So, until I'm saying if you want to bonfire you. That's what I can say. And now within an hour. Yeah. Yeah. So, did you get one or you have both? Send me both. You can use one. You can only be back. Yes, doesn't be. You need one kidney. The other one's a spare. Yeah. One. Yeah. And one August. And I'm a kid. I'm there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Because he's one of those people who stood forward. Say, Yari, when I say a swano, or Mammy Sikasi be a Kohana Koye, or the Paibo, and near country. Because we be more will be previously. Yes, now the cancer. Yeah, not doubtful. And also, our landing, and also, cause also Paibos are let one of the person friend say cancer not shrinking. And Obi Oyado, yeah. Oh, say Ebia or situation, situation, I am why do you do this 3G? Well, thank you for asking me this question. Once again, big shout out to your listeners. 3G Awards, no. First of all, I set up a company called 3G Media Group. 3G was triple G's. GGG. God, global, G for God, and then G for giving, and then global. God, global, and giving. So God, global, and giving. GGG. I mean our definition. 3Gs. And instead of me doing a GGG, for the sake of creativity, I just did 3G. Yeah. Just as like 3D, 3 dimensions. And it was a media company. It's a media company. I set it up to represent Mr. CNN, the photography, the fame, yeah, everything about that I do, writing, yeah, promotions, yeah. So through that, I started 3G magazine. I launched a 3G magazine, which also to showcase. Which state was that? Philadelphia. It was covering all the United States. Philadelphia was my base. But
what was the focus of this 3G magazine?
The focus of the 3G magazine is centered on African affairs, African events. We need to change the narrative about Africans in America. Because I started Jumano, and I America for people need to ask me some weird questions like, do you have a post office in Ghana? Do you have a, so I needed to change the narrative. And some questions were very weird to me. I needed to change the narrative, showcasing the culture and traditions, and through the magazine, because it started from Ghana Web, so I wanted to put it on print. So 3G magazine became the focus. So with 3G magazine, I realized also everything I'm saying, I just designed for my basement.
Wow.
Yeah, for my basement. The company, the magazine, because already I was created the online news, which is the Ghana Web, and then I'd say, we have people in our community, they're doing great all over, but they're not getting the recognition they deserve. How do I, elevate their status, or how do I get them recognized? And so through putting a team together, I shared my vision, and then we decided to do it. So I decided that one is to create an opportunity for all journalists or media people from Ghana who haven't visited America before, give them the opportunity to pay a visit and also network. That was number one. And number two is also recognition. Give them the recognition they deserve based on what they do in their career, at the same time, charity-wise. What did they do to make a difference? So those are the things that I put it together to create the awards.
The awards have been running for how many years?
From 2009. Getting to which is 17 years, but minus 2 because of the one was it was put on hold for what's it called, strategizing until 2012, 2013 I put on hold, 2020 because of the COVID. But from the COVID, I did it back to back, even in the midst of my kidney.
Award na say humanity so and Ghana for over the period.
Hey, and also, I mean, I can mention names. And India, some of them go out by America, but first of all, the Black Stars, 2011, I organized a sports show. It was the biggest up to now. It hasn't happened because we have the Reverend, the sports legends like Asamoah Gyan, Reverend Osei Kofi, Ibrahim Sunday, Kuku Dazi, John Pencil, John Mensah, and then Coach Akosi Apia. They were the top Amobaya. And then we have KKD. Yes, we have KKD, Kwasi Dakwa, who was also the MC at the same time. We have Reverend Owusu Bempa, which I respect so much, and Ajimai Prempe, Prophet Ajimai Prempe. They've been there. Captain Smart, Delay, Raskuku, Ship Dealer, Awoga, Kumasi, Bright, my name is Nibi. You are Kofori also too. But let me also make it clear, Kofori was through Kofori I met Council Lutra. Because at the time, you didn't do making noise. Like, you remember the time I see when you're counselor, when you're certificate, free. But this guy was only defensive. Like, I was so inspired by the defense. Yeah, the whole country is against me. So I go over and I said, this guy, I want to know who he is, man. Let me read his profile. And I take his profile and I'm like, oh wow, this guy is brave. So I invited him to the US. And I came, I saw a different personality as people are portraying him like, oh, this person is a focused person. What do so he became part of the team, and he's become our rep for the whole Ghana and Africa.
Also 2 decades of rewarding people who are doing well or helping humanity. Sponsor this 3G award.
Well, but before I answer that question, one of also the personalities here, Azuma Nelson. Azuma Nelson, Abeku Santana, you name it. I have lots of names. Because me tries the whole book. Just here because I believe in Ghana. I feel say in Ghana we need to create opportunities for everybody. But the issue I find a bit difficult is what you asked me about sponsorship. If you are a Miami Sika, if you are council will help for me to get companies that will be partner with us to be able to also sponsor. And you know, my issue here, I welcome every companies, you know, to partner because I think we're celebrating Ghana in America. You know, we have other nationalities. We've honored a former boxing heavyweight champion, Michael Spinks, and then also the first female boxing judge, African American, first black woman, also Yaman Award. So this award, you know, is well extended all over, not just Isika, not just Ghana for because we want to change the narrative. Say, baby, if you know, yes, you also. So it's I get people. Joy Daddy helped me also. It's part of our sponsors. Joy Daddy. It's only recently we have a company called Serenity, also so or US. But the door is open for more collaborations, more sponsorship, more partnership. You know, like I said, we're about to launch my foundation, 3G Global Advocacy Group and Foundation, to speak for create awareness for kidney, high blood pressure, you know, cardiac arrest, which is heart attack, and then also anything to do with blood issues. No, that's what this advocacy is about. My main also big shout out to Abigail Ashley, also part of us because also went through the same issues that I went through. So we have a bond because of Sai Areno, and we changing the narrative. And yeah, easy. Oh yeah. Media, like I said, like 22 people called dialysis. Oh, Hana.
Let's foundation. So when are you launching it?
I have to Nanka this week, but because of the campaigning, you know, I'm just gonna go back and then re-strategize. And the counselor will give you all the information on the next. Masaba back in I think around March, April. And the counselor will we work on the dates and I'll invite everyone to come and support so that we can change the narrative and help people that go through the kidney. And yeah, easy. But that's you know oh yeah, Ghana all over. I have doctors normal advice to me. People that want to give me advice, you know, to travel and speak about Saya Railway and how I can also empower people. Listen, there was a time I made a radio station in Mikasa. Then a gentleman called me after. The moment you open your mouth, but when you open your mouth and talk about what you went through, so that is aspect that me person changing about say when you go through the difficulty, there's a way that you can survive it. And that's the advocacy I'm talking about, creating awareness, changing the mindset, and being able to also change your diet, kakra. And you know, I know that.
Do you have your own church?
Not my own personal church. Church I'm a one of my yes of no. Yeah, be a branch. That's where I am. Second, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey.
So you pastor the church?
Pastor the church, associate pastor. As associate pastor, with me myself about me around the church.
Well, I'll come back to Evangelist of House. Very interesting man. In one breath, very emotional narrative. In another breath, the same narrative is very exciting. You know, you feel happy that it's a bad.
Oh yeah.
General.
Yeah.
You seem to know this man already.
Oh yeah.
How did you know him?
Well, it was Rabiu in New York, Sanga Films, and they introduced me, Sanga to Mr. CNN. No, yeah, a lot of publications, man, or buying introduction. I think that was the first day I even Papa Shi also. Yeah, evangelist Papa Shi. So that. Oh, minim kakra. Not details as minim say na our challenge. but and yet details any there is something called the miracle effect. And I think there is something more to it than meets the eye. Only the nature can tell, not me, not him. It's beyond expression. Yeah, there are a lot of things before said the energy within us. If we energize it, it does a lot of things for us. It does a lot.
How do we energize this energy within us?
Well, some will call it prayer. Some will call it energization. Whatever it is, there is a spirit in you.
Let me ask the question I come up with. What do you call the process of energizing the energy? That is what you answer. Some call it prayer.
Yes.
Some call it energizing.
Yes.
That is important. The question was how.
Yeah, and American is a how no, and the prayer. Some will call it prayer. Some will call it energization.
We understand the prayer. I don't understand the energization.
Yeah. What does prayer do?
You said I can't prayer.
Yes.
Prayer
no. Obi bekasi meditation. Obi bekasi.
So it is through prayer.
Yes.
But the synonym of prayer is energizing. That's what you are saying. Are they the same thing?
They are the same thing. And I mean, kind of say some will say this, some will say that. It's the same thing. And when you pray, it is the energy in you that you are.
Energizing.
Exactly. And it works. Yes. Yeah. Into Numiano, like I say, your God is working, and whatever you are doing, keep doing it. That is what I would say. Keep doing whatever you are doing. Yes. Baby, and Papa and I have been bad the energy.
When was the last time you checked your blood?
Oh. The last time I went to do the Adams, yes.
That's about a year ago.
Yeah.
When was my face checking with fresh already? Like, are we amazed?
Oh, yes.
When will you go and check your pressure?
We will talk about that. I've checked my eyes.
When I asked you,
but I've checked my eye.
It's been a while. The last time I was at the hospital. When will I go? I'll go maybe this week. I'll just pass by my pharmacist and do that. It is true. It is true because we're educating me, especially about the heart. Because if you have done it regularly and crash it, 265/145, that's crazy. That's very crazy. Sometimes God does things crown because we'll be on do 180. So that's where you understand me. And okay, because it's for those who know the numbers. When we talk about 265/145, those who know the numbers will say, now he was, like he said, he was a dead man living. And I think something similar happened to me. I didn't know I had sugar. My sugar was rising. I didn't know anything about sugar. Said the numbers and the rest of them. I didn't know. And then I was having headache and the rest of my that kind of a thing until it got so bad, so bad. I go to the hospital. They checked me. I went to the lab. I came back to see the doctor. Doctor, no see what? Or no be a result, no. One country. Or see what? So that was the reaction. Then of tomorrow I say, "Yanko Fred, lab technician, Numbra." Now of somebody yet another one view. Because the first one said my sugar level was 33. 33. I did normal, it should be 6. When it gets to 10, it's bad. Anything beyond 10, 11, 12, it's not good. 33. And I was walking and, touching the walls and going to the lab myself and going to do all these things. Second one, the machine was unreadable. The machine couldn't read again. So, yeah. So, Jale, I thank God for your life. I think you are a living testimony, Mr. CN and Evangelist CN. You are a living testimony. And I also thank God, say, yeah, probably it's because of where you were living, so why? If it were Ghana, if beer, just if beer, because I have a friend in Atlanta, and also used to pacemaker. And near my firm, the heart, start back now. Say, hand my background only 5 days, not cover. So I think, say, and then you also have a big heart. Saying in the middle of all this, you are still organizing and you still want to help people, and I think say you are a testimony in Halifax. When we start seeing Nipano or holding me accountable, he's not blackmailing. He's not blackmailing God. He's only holding him accountable. Yes. You said I will be the head. So what head will I be? Do it. You understand me? Something like that. Yes.
I did a story of Dr. CNN, and then you are a survivor too. I was shocked to hear that 33.
Yes.
And Halifax the other day said, "Oh my way, that in check, I'll check next, but I will not stop saying it because the year started." This morning, 105.87. That's my BP, and my sugar is 4.4. And it's because of the app that I think is also disturbing me. My Connect app, I told you should install on your phone. Because I sent you something. I don't know if you can hold your breath and do it. When we close, we'll let them do it. Michelle, 125. Okay. Because I closed the 100. Wow. It means that your lungs are working well. I'll let you also do it. So I take my health serious, and I take other people's health very serious. This handsome young man, so grateful. His health is in my hands constantly. And yet, no, I'm talking about when Vivika Krayana, I get very worried because Socrates is an asset to all of us.
Am I a gadget?
Yes, you're actually a gadget to them. So what I'm saying is, the truth behind with the CNN story is that if he could have regularly checked his BP, he wouldn't have lost 2 kidneys at the same time. Because the 2 kidneys will never shut down the same time. One went off. He still didn't see. The story is that we are chasing a lot of things, but we're not chasing ourselves. My maximum sleep hours have been reduced to 3 hours. Medically, it's wrong. But I don't know what to do about it. We need sugar. Yeah, that's what I was coming. Bearman engineer so send. Say Obama wu ansa na wu a unko heaven. Na mo fi ese. So but Halifax, just like Nene just saw in the story of Kansas, it's the first time hearing this. But to have sugar at 33, no, it's not. Halifax 33. 7 grams of fogo.
Yeah. 33.
Because every time we say here, we know the attribute to the demon something. What I say? But when the autopsy comes, the reason why the reason why hospital now here, the only place I love to spend time
is the pathology department because it is only the dead that can cause the living to live. And nobody knows what will kill until you are dead. Because they say gadget here so there are two sides to the gadget. And you say your name, it is our upbringing. It's part of it. Your nature, your health check. Your nature, any bentoa. Mami explain it all. Bentoa na me can say, oh mami, any what to do or him so when she apasenti about to pa. So there was a local way of we taking care of ourselves. Yen in this part of our world. No, yeah, you need more. Hali uti way. So we become up, unimu, but only say BP. You know, there are times you just shut off your phone and you say me, info go down, you are sleeping. Because feeling that the system is becoming something else.
Ali, I'm so disappointed in Councillor this morning. Say, you're working on the hospital. Who invited you as friends in my hospital order so that we can come and check? And you make us go to places and go and pay money there. Oh, why don't you invite us as your friends? If you no, let him answer.
Let me just land on my last word.
No, no, you've never invited us to your hospital before, and you tell me that my health is in your hands.
Who is close today? I'm going with you to the mall.
To the word more.
So my last word is Halifax. On behalf of what Professor CNN,
the last one is not.
But you see this moment, who's at the beginning of the meeting much yourself. I don't know what I can say. I don't know.
By then, not I'm toilet no cancel.
Ali, we a good information to all of us. Meaning, see an Indian kakra, banana abomi. The stress will be a yadi kunipa, ubi this way. An aligned condition, you need to be covered by the other part of.
How can we reach you?
First of all, you can all reach me through Dr. His Excellency Reverend Dr. Counselor. He is the official CEO for the 3G Media Group Ghana. We have our chairperson for 3G Media Group Ghana, which is Reverend Dr. Nanaya Usuprempe. We have also chairman for the board 3G Awards, which is Dr. Anthony Opoku. And then in America, you can reach me on 646 +1 646 833 6194 +1 646 833 6194. Council Luttrell is the focus. Is the focus of 3G Awards. Let me also say big shout out to MC Papalenka, Menene Stati, Obuami Stati, I don't call the late Divine Obuami Stati, IGC Honomo Kofuri be part of it from the beginning, and I mean that's what we are. When celebrities, sometimes you approach them, I just want to hear from you. But every now I have tons of requests for invitations. I give God the glory. Say something I start from a basement is become a global event. And Halifax, DBI denomination as America, I want to say why it is a cofona says snow. So I want to deal. Massa, I'm officially. Normally, I approve the nomination. Councillor will do the nomination, but maybe I am nominating you. Come to the 3D Awards for your excellence in the media, creative boss. Well, listen to me. I appreciate you, but when I sit in America, my spiritual eyes go through the whole Ghana. I know who is working, who's not working. Into the research I made, it will blow your mind. Sometimes I blow his mind. So what I said, because in Ghana you have one mind. One mind say they build the Ghana for a better place for our children. The Americans born in, but they know Ghana. Sometimes me second more or university over check it hip life or high life history. Me can't in Chileno or Diki or so for Ghana. because of my work. And yeah, getting involved. Creative arts, no, young boy, let's not say person, men come here, be persona, style, no one your favor, and I'm in Tina Benya shine. Daddy, you have to grow. Said you'll be a woman, 70 member Global Media Alliance, and then me Godfather's ambassador to Boatin and S Boatin, Kosiajima. Became my umbrella, since 2005. Now I've created my own. I also built my team with counselor here, and my team hand over, and then also Reverend Dr. Saliado, Her Excellency, also a part of my United Nations. Like you said, I wear many umbrellas, but I thank God, say somebody like me who never had a kidney. But through this Nyama journey, I'm doing so many things, even at the highest level of the United Nations. So I thank you, sir. You've been nominated. Your official letter will come to Dr. CNN, Council Luton. Abigail Ashley, Mondana Simame Wai. Like I said, the foundation and the advocacy is all about just health screening. That's the more high blood pressure and the kungu. That is the basis of any Arabia. Your high blood pressure. And then the kutis will be what that one, sorry, a high blood pressure. They might heart attack about it. But you wouldn't know. Well, we could check it, it will tell you it's a heart attack. Then I started from pressure. And I want us to partner. Big shout out to Father Dixon, big shout out to Dr. Despite. A professor, I call him professor. Also one year professor. I'm a professor in my book because never be a bro argument so in my book. So I call him professor. And only support to me is Lagos Executive Club, also part of our Let me check. Okay, well, first of all, for men, no, Yana, I had to say a referral. So, men in particular, we don't take it seriously. Who say basically women, they take medical things seriously.
Yeah, the question is, what will make the pressure even
go? Stress can be. I drink sikasem. Marital issues, financial issues, and I always say, yes, so Ghana for we are temperamental. We're temperamental. I drink, yeah. Only says you can over to my pressure at the back. Only couple over two. Ish, maybe any couple of them. Yeah. But you just have to adapt yourself and follow maybe a guidance. There's some guidelines when it comes to pressure, how to lower your pressure. You be constantly checking, exercising, breathe in, breathe out.
That's good sex. Help manage and enhance pressure. Good one that will make you sweat.
And also can be. My wife, massive because when I was sick, throughout 7 years, it's been my wife and my children. It's through even transplant. For 7 years, my wife. Okay, the woman I thank the Despite Media Group, OK FM, and also Halifax and your team, the producers and the audience, giving me the opportunity. What I was saying is, among women, they carry 3G Media, 3G Awards to a higher level because it's more support the sponsors, reach out, let's be partners because you're the Ghana for. And I hope so when we start the foundation in the same health issue with us. Thank you.
Yes, that's also Christian contact not going on one thing. Nama is the man with the most popular phone number in the city. 0277 609 674. His Excellency Evangelist Dr. Cynthia Monmerisa, aka Dr. CNN, was my guest. Discussing to the man himself, constantly represented and stupid stuff and me and Mobile. Virgin Adele produced a show together with DJ Subject and Benjamin Constant of
Yari yo yare yes obi benya wona fi yare yamfa yare nso nya nipa sichire yare ni no sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy, we are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055 000 5077 055 000 5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.
Two years of zero salary.